Yo, so welcome back to episode 37 of Rob Pod. I'm here with.
D Frank.
And guys, I want to thank y'all for the pop out, the performance of it.
I actually know him.
Unfortunately, because of technical issues, and we couldn't get as many people, but there was a lot more people who didn't get on that. So next time it's gonna be a lot better. And if you're seeing this, I'm thinking about doing it in Denison. I live around Main Street, so it's gonna be around Main Street, which is the best place to do it. So y'all keep an eye out for the signs. But question of the day: would you let's just say your kid and another boy at school, they had a beef. You know how back in the day, black parents used to to call up the other parent and try to set up to squash it. Let's just say your kid was a bully who could not back it up, and you just knew his ass could not fight because he gets whooped by his little cousins. My kids whoop his ass. Stokely whoops his ass. His little sister whoops his. Yeah. Oh, but I mean that my part of it might be realistic. That might be a little realistic, but hypothetically,
We'll just have to see. We'll have to see. We'll put a pin
go
in
to the trunks. But
Son, lock in.
y'all will be watching Dragon Ball Z, so y'all know about Gold in the Trunks. But at this time, whoever's, I guess I'm gonna have Trunks because whoever we got a race to have a baby, so it's gonna be the oldest one who. Okay, so what would you do? What would you do?
What would I do? See, wait, I don't even think you finished it.
Wait, so like, okay, yeah, and what would you do? Like, if they want to try to set up the fight,
okay. Honestly, yeah, man. Like, why you keep doing that? Nah, you gotta go ahead, beat him up. I don't even care. Cause like he deserved it at that point. Like, why even try provoke people? Like, I didn't teach you that. Like, come on, son. I didn't teach you that. So now go get your ass whooped. Go get your ass whooped right now.
But okay, so what extent would you let it go though? Because like, what if you say let's say the other parent just hears about how much your son was bullying them, making their child's life a living hell. Their child come home is cutting themselves about it, so they really want their child to squash you, and your child's on top, and they're not. What if they're not letting you break it up? What would you do?
Oh, it ain't gonna be no not breaking it up. First off, I'll fight the parent too, but I'm be like, I ain't my son. I'm whooping you. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna let him. Like, if he not fighting back and he just getting whooped, all right, no, he ain't doing that. But if he still got a little fight in there, I'm gonna, all right, you keep fighting.
What if they're like, no, fuck that. He's gonna take this. He's what he deserves.
I'm like, okay, then what's up? I said, then what we doing? And that's it. That's how we gonna have to. So unless they want to box me, which that ain't swell. Ain't swell.
So you put your son out there get his ass whooped. You let your son get his ass whooped.
He gotta learn, man. If he knows that he can't fight, well, you gotta go get them rounds in. That's your training. We building that training up. Go ahead.
I don't know. A lot of people. There's a lot of people out there who they just. They just get their ass whooped all the time.
Sometimes you just gotta chalk it up to the game. But like, if you gonna be talking all that and you can't fight, come on now. You can't be talking all that like that and expecting not to get your ass whooped, because you will get your ass whooped. So yeah, I'm gonna let him get his ass whooped, but not too much.
But so give me one controversial hot take.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I'm kind of pissed because he's not wearing his fucking merch.
My fault.
No, I like bullshit. Because I was going to wear the white one because I haven't wore it yet, and I figured you wouldn't wear it. And I was like, I don't want, some people to start calling us gay or something like that. So I chose not to wear the white one. So then he didn't even fucking wear it. Like, that's bullshit. I didn't even get to show the white one off on camera yet.
Man, I just did laundry. I didn't even put up everything. So it was in the wash. But anyways, you said controversial hot take. Arby's is good, and y'all is just lying. And the thing is, y'all want to act like Arby's. Y'all don't be ordering Arby's. What I noticed is when I went into the Arby's, it was a bunch of Door Dashes. Y'all is dirty dashing Arby's, and y'all want to lie.
Someone's hiding.
Be for real, man. I eat Arby's. I'm not gonna say I don't eat the roast beef.
You don't eat
I don't eat the beef and cheddar. I don't do that. But
Really?
Shoot.
Then what else can you get at Arby's? There's not besides the burgers.
What?
There's not a lot of good stuff at Arby's.
Buffalo chicken, the buffalo chicken.
So you're eating certain shit at Arby's. You're taking a lot of chances. Buffalo chicken at Arby's,
bro.
that's-
It's gas. I don't care what nobody say. It's gas. It's delicious. The Euro, that mug nice. That mug
No, see, hell no.
It is nice.
There
The
no.
burgers,
What the
the
fuck does
burgers,
Arby's
the
know?
burgers.
What does Arby's know about Greek cooking? Hell no.
Hey,
I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras?
hey,
Fuck
hey,
no.
Hey, listen.
No, hell no.
listen,
Arby's does not know
bro.
about no Greek cuisine.
You better tap in. You better
I'm
tap
not
in.
no, like what?
Tap in,
I've
tap in,
I've
tap
had
in.
in shout out to
And,
Stillwater,
and
Oklahoma.
here, he's doing it right now. He eats Arby's. Don't
I eat Arby's. That's what I just but like the burgers sure, but the roast
the
beef.
shakes, the
Shakes. I
mozzarella
heard the
sticks,
shakes, yeah.
the fries. I mean,
Now the curly fries
Hey.
are probably might be the best curly fries in the game.
hey, they got some peach cobbler egg rolls.
Okay, no, they're doing too much. Arby's, no, 'cause-
And
no,
I'm telling you,
no,
no, you gotta try that. It tastes like a fried pie. It tastes like a fried
peach
pie.
cobbler egg roll from
It's
Arby's.
like a peach cobbler. egg
What is
roll.
Arby's like? Where's Arby's even originated out of?
Mm-mm.
Because that's
Yeah.
this is a lot of food. Like that
That's a
sounds
great
like a
question.
kind of a black soul food kind of.
Hey,
And I don't.
And-
And then they're making Greek at the same time. No, I
hey,
gotta
they
do
just
some
making a
research.
little bit of everything. They got the meats. You know, that's they.
Yeah, they have.
Hey.
Did you get the meat mountain? I know you ate the meat mountain before since you love Arby's so
I
much.
did get the. All right, so this
No.
is when. No, listen. This was at the beginning of my Arby's journey. Everybody was talking shit about Arby's. Then they started talking about the meat mountain. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get the meat mountain. Just to, I got the meat mountain, right? I took all the roast beef off because I don't rock with that. But everything else, it was some chicken strips, some brisket, and I think some ham. I don't know, something like that, and some cheese. Shoot, I ate that up. What? Stop. What? You can't tell me that.
And you finished it.
It was chicken strips, brisket, and what, ham or something like that. Chicken. I think it might have been.
That's
chicken.
why you be having so many health
Another
issues right
chicken.
now.
Bro, I don't have any health issues.
You really? Stand up and do 10 jumping jacks right now.
Oh, I mean, you want me to do it right now?
Uh-huh.
Like, okay. I ain't about to do no damn jumping
See,
jacks right
'cause,
now.
yeah,
No,
y'all didn't
I can
hear
do
it.
jumping jacks.
Y'all didn't hear it,
Matter
but
of
his whole entire midsection or lower half just
Man,
cracked.
you know what? After this drops, I'm going to post a video of me doing 10 jumping jacks just to prove.
Actually, I want to do. How about 100? Did you do 100?
I can do 100, yeah.
I mean, that's 100 jump jacks. That's easy.
Yeah, that's easy. That's light work.
Okay.
Yeah, you should have said 100 push-ups.
Oh,
I can
do
do
that.
that.
Do that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I want to see that. I
Oh,
want to
yeah,
see,
you
that.
wanna see that?
No
Oh,
cuts.
yeah.
No cuts.
No cuts. I don't need
Okay.
cuts.
Okay. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
And it's a challenge, or do raw power challenge.
I'm a-
Everybody
hey.
do 100 push-ups.
Hey, I'm a push-up guy.
Wes, you gotta do 100 push-ups.
Hey,
You know,
you
that's
put
what I
that- you
am.
gotta
I
put
am.
that
I
in.
am. I am.
You
That's
got-
Come on. Oh my goodness. What?
I just had the great minds think alike.
Yeah,
Great minds
yeah,
think alike.
Indeed.
Give me another hot take.
Hot take. Another hot take.
That was. I mean, that's kind of that was a kind of lukewarm. Arby's is good. I mean, Arby's is still. A lot of people ask how Arby's is still in business. Arby's like it's pretty good. Like it's here or miss. But I'll give y'all a recommendation. Y'all pick up a girl in a Honda Civic, playing a Huncho and Rada Rave. Want to take her on a date to Arby's. She probably
No.
married. you eat. She the birthday. Oh, I do it on her birthday. Yeah, perfect birthday trip.
Do
yeah.
not do that. Remember, if you take your girl to Arby's while playing some Hunchos and
It's
Rada-
Huncho. Don't disrespect
No,
Huncho.
I don't care what. you
Don't
call
disrespect
him,
Huncho.
whatever his name is, bro.
I got some Huncho. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna admit that.
You gonna say that you got some on your plate
Before
all of
and
this?
I agree.
you-
I understand the criticism about like his music can be like kind of boring,
Mhm.
but I mean within it there's some good songs and he makes some good like emotional songs. So I mean
You'll have to
like I like Rod Wave songs too.
introduce me to some of them songs because
I've sent you one and you said you liked it. So
Okay, I don't recall this. but-
I
Hey,
can't tell you. I can if I tell you what like explain why I sent it to you and why
Yeah, 'cause
I can't
that
do it on a
is kinda-
podcast
yeah.
because
Oh.
I can't. No. Because you'll see why when I explain to you off of it. But I can't do it online. Really.
Okay.
Yeah, but actually, you know what? Let's get into that conversation we were talking before. But we were like we had to start before we. You remember what it was?
I don't remember like what you would say.
To like segue.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my job.
Yeah.
But we just what is it like with the mentality, like just in a world, not even just with certain gender. I'll say it's both. Like the cheating shit. Like what?
Yeah.
Why can't people stay committed? Like what it truly is it? Like, and I don't know. It's hard to speak because I'm not really a cheater. Like I make jokes, but I'm not. I couldn't cheat because I have control. Like is it a lack of self control? Do you think it's a lack of self control?
Oh, it's 100% a lack of self control because like you are it like immediately when you have an urge, you go do that. Like you are weird. You're weird. Like you just have random urges. You urge like you just whenever you see somebody that you want, which why is anybody else other than your spouse somebody that you want? Like it's just that quick. You just forget about your spouse. You're like, oh, I'm not even worried about it.
But what if like some people and it now don't shoot the messenger, but you know in this Sodom and Gomorrah you hear some shit. What if like some people say they get they get sick of one woman and they just having sex with one woman is just boring and unrealistic. Now I'm not in a relationship, so I'm asking a man in a relationship with this.
Well, first and foremost, that's what I got to say to that because literally that don't even make no sense.
Yeah.
That's like that is your person. Like the reason why you chose them is because that's who you wanted to spend your life with. That's who you wanted to spend every moment with. So why is that even a thought of getting tired? Like you shouldn't get with somebody that you think that you could get tired of. Like
That's what I'm saying.
like if you think that you can get tired of a woman, or you think these relationships are temporary or just like gonna fade over time, then there's no reason for you to even get in a relationship. Relationships are supposed to be built. There's gonna be lows. There's gonna be highs. Like it's not gonna be the same. You're both growing as a person. So the fact that you thinking like that, you are monkey brain.
Yeah, that is kind of primitive. That's very
Yeah,
that
very
is
primitive, very
ape
primitive.
brain. Yeah, you're
literally.
because that's primitive. You can't. That's literally, and it's just. It's when people are Christian and they do it. That's kind of.
Yeah.
I can handle like a average human monkey walking around, which is according to science, all of us just advanced monkeys walking around. I can't imagine a Christian man because you're set apart. Like I can't imagine like. I don't. I actually that's a good subject to get into. So do you know what like the difference between like Catholicism and like Protestancy is? Which we're Protestants.
I don't know
So the major difference is, or one of the biggest differences, Protestants, we believe like as long as you believe Jesus Christ died and rose again for your sins, you're okay to get into heaven.
Mm-hmm.
The big thing Catholics believe is you have to do good works to kind of justify, yourself through your new life through Christ. Even though I'm Protestant, I actually believe more in that and I live my life according to my good works are what's gonna get me into heaven.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of how I feel about it. But how do you feel about it?
Yeah, that's how I feel about it as well. I feel about that you can't just be I just accept it. Like I feel like you have to accept when you accept Jesus, you're accepting all the things that you're like his beliefs, like the way he walked. Like obviously none of us are Jesus and we can't walk 100% like him, but you got to try it at least close to that if you're thinking like that. If you're just immediately like, I fell for gluttony, lust, all these different all the different sins you falling for just because you want to, not rather you just did. You can't really be. I can't see you as walking with Christ if you're just doing that. That's just you're just living earthly, very earthly on purpose.
And I think it's because in Protestant churches they don't. And I think that gets lost to good works because they scripture it's faith alone. So that stuff gets lost and they don't teach verses like whatever you do to the least of me, you do to me. The least among me, you do to me. Which means he said if you clothed someone who had no clothes, you clothed Jesus Christ. If you free someone who's in prison, you freed Jesus Christ. You fed someone who was starving, you fed Jesus Christ. And he said to the ones who didn't, turn away because they didn't. Like he said, you didn't. When I was hungry, you didn't give me food. And this is something that really it's kind of one of my biggest pet peeves is when I have loose cash. I'm not a perfect Christian, of course, but when I have loose cash, and I see like a vagrant, a homeless person or whatever, I give the spare change in my pocket because I have it to give. Like I'm blessed.
Yeah.
I'm proud of my. I love my parents. I love my ancestors for putting me. I'm blessed because of their hard work. I can afford to give that up, and I'm gonna make that back. $5. I don't.
Yeah.
Come on, but it's people see that. Oh man, he's gonna use it to go get drugs. He's gonna use that. He's really faking. To be honest, I don't give a fuck what he's gonna do because it's his money now. I gave it to him. It's his money. If he wants to get drugs, I don't condone. That's not a good financial decision. It's why he's ruining his life. But I look at these people with some sympathy. They suck. Their life sucks. Drugs, they literally cannot. I don't know how you could be sober living their life. I don't know how you could be sober just having nowhere to sleep, nothing to eat. I don't know how you could be so like.
Yeah,
it's just
they're not thinking about it as that's their way of coping with what they're dealing with. Like, you don't know what they went through, because usually when people get to that point, it's a lot of stuff that done went on in their life. There's a lot of factors. You're not even thinking about their story. All you're thinking about is what you see. You see them, you be like, oh, that's a homeless person, or that's a crackhead. Like, a lot of y'all just see homeless people and you immediately just call them crackheads.
Yeah.
Like, y'all see people walking on the street, you immediately assume that they're a crackhead. Not everybody is on crack.
a lot of those are.
And then the people that be saying that, y'all be on crack.
Coke,
like
yeah.
like what?
hard drugs,
Like,
weed. Like, come on.
You can't sit here and just be talking about people when you are the same. You are them. Do you think that the reason, people that they may go to church, or and they be, I think it's due to a lot of churches being performative.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
y'all aren't really like, y'all go to church, y'all might get a few scriptures from the past, but some of them pastors really just be talking.
Yeah.
They either they're talking or they're doing a lot of hooting and hollering.
I mean, you're going to hell right now, and you're needing God to work the miracle for you. That God will not only hear, but God will answer my prayers. The prayer of faith for you, for God to work in your family.
And a lot of y'all, that's what y'all grew up with, and I ain't, and that's why people say you do your own studying, because of that right there. That right there alone, like, if you're going to a church and that's the church that you've been going to, okay, that's fine. That's the church that you always went to. But if you don't leave there and you didn't learn anything, you gonna have to like if you're using church as a thing, like, you like, oh, I go to church.
Yeah, I can't.
Like, if you're going to church just to say you go to church, that's not you're not walking with Christ. You just go into a building, because the church is the people, not the building. That's what a lot of people. That's why I need y'all because a lot of people that don't go to church often, they'll put themselves down. They may be in there where they may be doing discourse with their friends, as far as studying the Bible, and that is church.
Yeah. But I don't know if a lot of people actually.
Yeah. But there is some. So I'm talking to those people.
That
so
actually,
I'm like,
Hey, Finn, would you get a Swatch, AP Swatch?
If honestly, if I had the bread, I would. I definitely would.
You don't.
I like them. They look.
What do you think about the people who say, like, it's kind of devaluing the AP brand because it's now made it accessible to, like, peons like us? Because
they still have their expensive pieces. Why can't you have a high end and a low end? Like,
because it's not about the price. These people are like they are not good people. Like, these people are legit sick and not good people.
Yeah.
They want to be seen above their fellow human.
Mm-hmm.
It pisses me off. Like, how the bad.
Like, I'm at this status. Like, always wanting to be over somebody. Like, it's like, I'm at the top. That's the mindset that everybody, like.
Because I think they realize that at the end of the day, we're all just human. Like, so if everybody puts on expensive chains, girls, jewelry, and we all just walk around, they won't have a way to stand out. A lot of them are lame. A lot of these people with money, these streamers with money, you know what I'm talking about. They're lame. They're lame. They're funny, yes, and they're entertaining, yes, but they're lame and they got money. But money can't unlame you. That's a quote, an African American proverb that rings true. Money cannot unlame you. Elon Musk is the richest person in history. He's the lamest person in history. Money can't unlame you. So they need to be seen. I seen one of them talking about like how the hoes are gonna think. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't
like you. That's how you base your life. Like that's how you think. Every decision you make,
a lot of people do that,
and that's weird. Like
you gotta grow like. As a kid, you have to grow out of that. As a teenage boy, and then like a young, just out of high school, man. That's okay, you're just a horny hormonal dude trying to get his nut off.
Mm-hmm. But it gets to a point.
Yeah, if you're, you also you can't do too far back then, but if you're like in your middle, early middle 20s, you gotta let that like just settle down. Like I know some people, just let people do what they want, but I just can't. It doesn't look like that life is working for y'all. Having multiple baby mamas, and that just doesn't seem like it doesn't work. It doesn't work successfully. And people, and then they say they justify it if the dude has money. And that's
Why would you?
Just think of like someone like Nick Cannon, or I'm scared to even speak the devil's name, but Young Boy. And if you see this control, I'm not. There's nothing hot. I can't know, but I do get really creeps. I'm not gonna. I do really chill. Like, I literally got chills.
You got chills.
Speaking his name, like I don't. So let's say Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon. And also, I'm not even just scared of Young Boy. He has writers, and a lot of people around here are writers, so they get down by Young Boy. So
don't play with Young Boy.
Guys, 4K. I'm safe, but I'm a civilian.
You already messed up. You said the name.
No. Well, we gotta ride out, man. He's riding with me to the very end. So if you shoot at me, no, you shoot at me, shoot at him too. He got bullets
outside today.
He's my main. The thing is, he's my main shooter too. So he's my main. Y'all gotta really.
No, I love me some Young Boy. Young Boy better.
But so Nick Cannon, because like I'm not even joking about the chills, but. Or Young Boy, because I'm not scared of no man. Young Boy. So like them two, they have like 8, 9 kids. You can't be. Some kids are gonna be neglectful, and their kids are like younger now. But when they grow up, you're gonna see a lot of them are gonna not be close to their dad. The best way is a 2-parent household. I mean, if you're a Christian man, I don't understand Christian men to be trying to argue for polygamy.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Jesus was born into a 2-parent household. Okay, that's the discussion right there to me. Like that God walked on. He wanted to come out of a 2-parent household, and he made sure Joseph stayed with Mary. That's the discussion. Mm-hmm. Well, Adam and Eve. That's the discussion to me.
Pairs is
like closing words.
Well. I will be at the pop out. I'm gonna say that I will be at the pop out. So if you want to talk with us, hey, come up out to the pop out. It's gonna be on Main Street. We'll post the location obviously. So be looking out for that. Look on either one of our stories. We're gonna post it, and stay tuned and lock in your slots.
And so with that being said, guys, also get out with me with merch. Like I say, you're supposed to be wearing it. If you get it, you're supposed to wear it, and then but
I'll go grab it right now and get it on film.
It's too late. But
he's gonna beat me.
Yeah, guys. Unfortunately, D. Frank.
Yeah, I gotta get beat after this.
Yeah. So.
But I ain't gonna lose though.
No. With that being said, I'll see y'all later.